Odell, I don't have a problem with it. I have no problem with you dancing in a club. I know what people will say, well, you're competitively dancing, right? So it even, it increases the chance for injury. Odell, I got no problem with you dancing in a club. I got no problem with you going to Miami. You do you, right? Like Odell is the kind of guy that you need to feed off of your energy. That's how you get your mojo. Do it, because when you're at your best, you are the best. But this comes with a warning. Just as I said last year when you were partying in Miami. Two things. One, you must ball, period. You did not do that in the playoffs, one. And two, that wasn't even enough. You also had to win, because since you're the best player on the team and obviously the best player on the offense, you're considered a leader. And if you don't win, people will point to the idea that you have led your team in the wrong direction, that you have been somehow a bad influence. Both those things, whether or not they're even true, they can be correlated. In other words, you did this and then this happened. Even if it didn't cause it, people will connect them. So that's a bad look for you. And here, the same thing. Dance if that's what you want to do. But, brother, you better ball now. You better ball now. Like, if there's any situation where Odell has a bad game, or Odell, if you re-hurt yourself, right? If Odell re-injures himself, people will point to this. And whether or not it's connected, they will connect it. He's got a ball.
That's a ridiculous position for you to take.
By ridiculous, do you mean brilliant?
I wish I could say it was brilliant. I know what ridiculous means. I got my own vocabulary. Let me be very clear. Let me be very, very clear. If you are an executive, here is Odell Beckham Jr. I understand that we're just a few days removed from the Giants looking like straight garbage without him on the offensive side of the ball against Dallas. So you might think that elevates your leverage. But this is one of the reasons why there's so much trepidation about you. Here you are, some miniature dude who's absolutely dynamic and electrifying, and nobody would question your skills. They do question your commitment. They do question your ability to lead. And last time I checked, in the world of professional sports, when it comes to getting that dough, these are the intangibles that they look at before deciding what you are worth.
Trying to say he's not going to get his dough?
I'm not trying. Maybe not all he wants.
He helped his
That's
leverage
all I'm
by
trying to
sitting,
say.
actually.
Yeah.
Well, let me finish.
How'd the Giants' offense
Let me
look?
finish, ladies and gentlemen. I shut up. I didn't say a word. I let you go.
Go ahead.
Listen to this. Here's the deal. The fact of the matter is that you're looking at Odell Beckham Jr., and this is a guy that continues to get in his own way. It's not just about the fact, listen, even if he didn't ball last year against Green Bay, it's cold. You didn't have a great performance. The fact is, because you were chilling in Miami just a few days earlier, although it was on your off day, it hurt you. You're sitting there and you're injured. Certainly, you can't play. That doesn't mean you can't dance. But why the hell would you allow anybody to see you having a good time when your troops are on the field without you because you're not ready to go? You want to give the impressions. Max Kellerman is the person that brings up optics more than anybody that I know. Appearances, how something looks. Okay?
I just did.
You just did it again.
People like you will make the connection.
And
You're doing it now.
Well, what I'm saying to you is that if optics matter, then you can't just ignore this and say it all goes away if you ball. Because even if he balls, Max, the ability to lead matters, because if you taking shortcuts but you have exceptional skills, that offsets that everyone ain't as good as you, and as a result you still could have a negative impact on the rest of the team.
Are you aware of what you're doing? You're proving my point.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm not aware of that at all.
You're proving my point.
I'm not aware of that at all.
My point was, I turned to that camera and I said, Odell, I got no problem with it, but here's the thing, you better ball. And
how is that proving your point?
And by the way, your team's got to win. Because you're talking about the way it looks. It only looks that way if you don't ball and you lose. If you ball and you win and you do that, you're celebrated on a whole new level.
No. Max, what about the actual injury, though? The fact we're talking about an ankle.
Right.
How can you dance?
Because
being
dancing ready and being football ready are two different things. If he could have gone, if he could have played, he'd have played. He obviously couldn't play, but he could dance. The issue there is not, oh, if you could dance, you can play. The issue is you may re-injure.
Just being on your ankle, period.
You may re-injure
Well, clearly
yourself.
He's all right because he was dancing,
That's what
Molly.
I'm saying. So you guys have no issue? This man is on his ankle. We're not talking about his finger, and he's in a dance-off. Russell Westbrook better destroyed him because he's hobbled out there.
Molly, forgive me. Forgive me, America.
Russell should have won.
Forgive me, America, for getting on Mollywood here.
Okay.
Let me get on Mollywood here.
Let's go.
You trying to
Let
tell
me have it.
You trying to tell me you can't understand the difference between somebody being on a dance floor and somebody being on a football field running, cutting, and nobody getting hit?
Of course I get it.
Then why
but
bring
I'm
it up?
just saying,
Why bother?
Because isn't that part of the issue? Don't you want him resting?
No, the point that I'm
making... You don't
making...
want his ankle up with ice on it?
The point that I'm making is this. We need to see you prioritizing football. And when you can't play, you should be sick to your stomach that you ain't on the field, as opposed to giving off the ambiance, the impression, the optics. Yo, I'm getting paid, I'm chilling, I'll be back when I'll be back.
Two things.
You don't want to do that.